Pitt's got an unbelievable team. It was evident in the first quarter it was going to be a game of just finding a way to get a stops and turnovers. That's what it was all going to be about. Two quarterbacks that were just on fire. Kenny Pickett is that guy. He was special, and it was going to be a battle of perseverance. Proud of the way that we started. Offense started the game really well. Defense got some stops in the first quarter. We ended up with a lead after one, and then it was a grind to see it through. A game of momentum. They seized it back in the third. We made a big drive to kind of take it back ourselves. It really just sort of came down to two big stops, forcing a field goal in the red zone, with Cam Kitchens sniffing out the Philly special play as a true freshman, and then James Williams with a sliding interception. What a throw by Tyler Van Beck to get the ball off the goal line. There was a game of just so many extraordinary plays for both sides. An amazing college ball game, but to go back-to-back weeks beating top 20 teams, another road winning against a top 20 team, which hasn't been a thing that's occurred here a long time. I'm just so proud of our guys, the way they fight, the way they stay together, and now the inches that maybe went against us a couple weeks ago, we're very. It's obvious there was so many just fine line plays in that game, and one more went our way than it went Pitt's way. So just humbled to sit here victorious, part of just a very, very special college football game. Questions?
Good morning. Manny just said it all, folks. After yesterday's 38-34 win up at Pittsburgh, want to give you my take on the game. I'll say it in 3 words. Guts, heart, determination. Yeah, that's the background. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, yesterday's game, 3 words. Heart, guts, determination. And also had grit. You could not question that from this team. That said, though, we need to look at what happened yesterday. We gave up 519 yards to Kenny Pickett. You knew he was a Heisman candidate going in, as Coach Diaz said in his opening statement. He's the real deal. There's no doubt about that. But we did what we did 2 years ago when we went up there. We picked them off twice. The second one was the one that clinched it. That was the JW0 pick. But when you talk about the effort was there. The effort was there. This team found a way to win. This team found a way to win late. And it did just that. Actually in big moments. Now, we did get the chain out twice. I knew that was going to be key. And I said early in the week on Twitter, the tight ends had to get involved. And that they did yesterday. That was a big one for us there. The thing I didn't like was the penalties, but the receiving. Will 3 for 66 and the TD on the flea flicker. And then Arroyo on the touchdown on that first drive to tie the game after Pitt scored the TD on the opening drive. But, wow. Like he said, it came down to plays. We made more of them at the end than Pitt did. Many said this was Pitt's best team in years. For us to win yesterday up there was a major statement. It was a major statement win for us. We got the win we needed. We've won 2 in a row. We're back at 4-4, 2-2 in the league. It's very winnable for us the rest of the way. Felt this was a gritty, gutty win. That's all there is to it. In a tough, hostile environment on the road. But now we're going to get to the report card. Offense, I'm going to give a B. I did not like the penalties yesterday. I didn't like the fact we committed penalties yesterday. When you talk about where it was, it was not there. In fact, we committed 8 penalties for 72 yards yesterday. But we had 64 yards rushing. Wasn't even passing 426. It was outstanding. We were outstanding in the passing game. Everything was clicking. But I did not like the 4 for 12s on third down. We got to get that up a little bit more. I think 33%. That's got to improve. So I give a B on that only because the third down efficiency wasn't as strong as I would like it to be. But overall, very good. Defense, I'm going to give a B. Yes, we gave up 587 total offense. And yes, we committed some penalties on defense too. But we got the chain out when we absolutely had to have it. We gave up 30 first downs. That's a problem. We got to get that fixed. But to consider what we did yesterday defensively, getting the chain out twice, the 2 picks. Weeks pick sets up the TD, and then JW0's second pick in the end zone as Pitt's driving to get the game winner. The defense made plays when it had to make them, and that's why I give the grade the way I did. Special teams. Now on special teams, I'm going to give that about a B as well, only because a couple things. I felt the kicking game was good. Borgal's 1 for 1. Lou Headley did a tremendous job, 38.8 a punt on 5 punts yesterday, pinned him back. I felt their kick return game did something yesterday. Brashad 3 for 47, X 2 for 18. And we could be better there, but I think we're getting better in a lot of areas there on special teams. Now I want to give out the game balls. My first game ball goes to Tyler Van Dyke. 32 of 42, 426, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, QBR 89.3. Made the clutch throws, especially that big one at the end of Will to seal the victory. Though if that fumble, I was a little worried about that, but at the end of the day, he made the play he had to make. And this kid did not blink against a Heisman candidate in Pickett. I mean, this kid got it done when it counted. So that's my first game ball. My second game ball goes to Jalen Knighton. 17 carries, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, the safety that they didn't call, we got fortunate on that call. That could have gone against us there. But we got a break. It doesn't hurt to get those. But Knighton is becoming the real deal. So that's the guy. That's going to be my second game ball. My third game ball goes to Charleston Rambo. 7 receptions, 101 yards, big plays when we needed it.
Well, that's the thing about claims.
And that's where it was.
They don't happen on your schedule.
That's what it was, right there. Fourth game ball goes to Xavier Strepo. X7 for 89, but made some key plays when he had to make them. There's so many game balls. Key, 3 for 82. I'm going to give my last game ball to James Williams. 9 tackles, 6 solo, but 1 key interception late to seal the victory. So those are my game balls for the week. Be back. Drop another one next week, previewing Georgia Tech. And win or lose, go Canes.